Hello and welcome. So you might be joining on Instagram. Oh, one sec. I think I need to connect to Instagram. All right, we are live on Instagram now. You might be joining on Instagram or LinkedIn or Facebook or YouTube. Wherever you are joining from, feel free to say hello in the comments in the chat section. I'm going to pull up Instagram on my phone so that I can see if anyone's joining and saying hello there. But let me know what part of the world you're joining from. I am Gillian, by the way, and I'm subbing for Sean's guided meditation today. And I am from Toronto, Canada, but I'm currently based in Stockholm, Sweden. Or outside of Stockholm, actually. I was in Stockholm for a while, but I'm in the countryside now. So let me just make sure we're going live here. And I will keep an eye on the chat if you'd like to, again, let me know where you're joining from. Looks like we have 30 people joining on Instagram. We have Walter in California. We have hello from India, Minneapolis, California. Welcome. Britt says hello on YouTube. On Instagram, we have someone joining from Belarus. Welcome. Naples, Florida, Toronto. Hello, hello. We've got lots of people joining here on Instagram. Montreal. Yes, there will be a replay. LinkedIn will be, that's where you are, Gary. That'll be the easiest way to find it instantly. YouTube will save it in the live section. Facebook should as well. Instagram will probably be posted in a few days, so it won't be instant there. But welcome everyone. Again, if you're just joining now, I'm Gillian and I'm subbing for Sean for his guided meditation today. So we'll do a 15-minute mindfulness meditation, and then we'll open it up to any questions and comments you have. So feel free to ask those in the chat section after the practice if you have time to stick around. Hello to everyone who is joining on Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn and YouTube. So for this practice and for all practices that I guide, I do invite you to take a posture, a meditative posture that feels most supportive for you today. So there's no right or wrong posture to take. You know yourself best. So for some, that'll be seated. Others might feel they need to stand up. Others might need to rest their body and lie down today. So please go ahead and make yourself comfortable, settling into whatever posture works for you in this practice, in this moment. I'll be seated for this meditation. And you can close your eyes if that feels comfortable, or just lower your gaze. Just take a moment to check in with your body. Noticing if there's any adjustments you might need to make. Perhaps there's areas that might need to soften. Maybe your hands, your shoulders, your belly. Maybe you might need to rock from side to side just to find a nice, centered, aligned posture. Just really feeling into your body, settling into a posture that feels both alert and relaxed. As you settle in, notice the felt sensation of the space that is supporting you. So, noticing those points of contact between your body and the floor, the chair, or whatever else is beneath you right now, holding you unconditionally. Whatever is beneath you is made of this earth. It is a part of this earth. And the earth is always holding us, always supporting us, and yet we don't often take the time to be aware of just how well we are held. Seeing if you can allow yourself to surrender into the embrace of the earth for this practice. Knowing that whoever you are, however you're showing up in this moment, the earth holds you unconditionally. Your space holds you unconditionally. And gently guide your awareness up from those points of contact between you and the physical earth, up into your breath. Not trying to breathe in any special way, just noticing how your breath naturally flows into your body and how it effortlessly flows back out. As you breathe, noticing the breath as a dance of life into and out of your body. See it as life dancing with your body. Your body dancing with the breath. This breath is always supporting us, nourishing our bodies, our minds as we breathe in, and cleansing our bodies and our minds as we breathe out. And yet again, we are often so busy that we fail to notice the gift of each breath, the nourishment of each breath. So, amidst the busy nature of everyday life, granting yourself permission to fully embody this moment as you breathe, to savor being held by the physical earth, to savor being nourished by this breath that supports each one of us. And if the mind wanders, perhaps ruminating on the past or planning the moments ahead, just bear witness to those very natural movements of the mind. Let your thoughts know you'll come back and tend to them later. But for now, just granting yourself permission to just be here, to just breathe, to just rest in this moment. To savor this moment and to allow this moment of simply being to be enough. Simply sitting, simply breathing. And again, really honing your attention on each gift of the breath that enters and exits your body. Sensing that you are nourished as you inhale, and feeling yourself be cleansed, be softened as you exhale. Nourished by each inhale, softened with each exhale. And taking a moment now to check in with your heart and seeing if there is any heartfelt intention you'd like to set for the rest of your day. Whether you're just beginning your day or you're transitioning into evening or into sleep. Setting any heartfelt intention to help guide you through the rest of your day. Then allowing your attention to anchor back into those touch points between your body and the surface supporting you. Maybe wiggling your toes or stroking your fingers upon this surface that's supporting you. It's a warm, gentle touch, as if reciprocating that energy of care and support, that gentle embrace. When you're ready, taking your time, gently open your eyes. Slowly transitioning back into your open-eyed awareness of the space that is supporting you. And as you slowly come back, taking your time to stretch your body in any way that feels intuitive and supportive for you. So, welcome back. And again, take your time if you're still transitioning. But thank you so much for sharing this meditation with me. And I would love to know if you have any reflections, anything you'd like to share that's come up during this practice, or if you have any questions that have arisen during this meditation, or just in relation to mindfulness, generally speaking. Um, if there's anything on your mind at all related to mindfulness meditation practice, or to this specific practice, I would love to hear. And hello to everyone who joined us as we were in the meditation. If you missed it, there will be replays on Instagram. They will be probably posted later, but it should be up right as soon as I end the live stream on the other channels. So on Instagram, we have Mindful-ish Mama asking, how would you describe mindfulness? Yeah, that's a great question. There's so many definitions of mindfulness. But for me, mindfulness is really about cultivating present moment, non-judgmental awareness, awareness of each unfolding moment. Another definition that I come across often, which I also resonate with, is that mindfulness is being aware of what we're doing while we're doing it. Put even more simply than all of that, it's about being present and being fully awake to this present moment. So there's lots of ways that we can define it, but it's really about just being attuned to what is here now through all of our senses. And not just to like our five senses, but being attuned to our awareness of our emotions, awareness of our thoughts. So those inner senses as well that don't fit well into the five senses. Um, so that's how I would describe mindfulness. And mindfulness can be a formal practice and also very informal. Um, so often we think of mindfulness as being connected to meditation, and in this type of practice, of course it is. There's many formal mindfulness meditation practices, but mindfulness is also just something that we can um, bring to any moment of our lives, all informal moments as well. So we can practice mindfulness while we are engaged in a conversation with a loved one, engaged in a conversation with someone we have difficulties with, while we're washing the dishes, while we are putting our kids to sleep, while we're walking the dogs. So I just highlight that it's important to recognize that mindfulness isn't only about, taking 10, 20 minutes each day to sit down and do the formal practice. It's really about, I think it's most importantly about how much mindfulness we can bring to our everyday experience and to our relationships and just everything within and around us. So I hope that helps. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions or reflections coming off of what I shared. Looks like that's all we have on Instagram for now. Thank you, Olivia. Let me see if there's anything else coming through on LinkedIn. Again, feel free to share your questions, your comments. Great, thank you, Mindfulish Mama. I'm glad you connected with that. I don't see anything else coming through at the moment. Let's see here. Again, if you're just joining, we've already sat through our meditation, but I welcome any questions related to mindfulness and meditation. But if you'd like to join the meditation that we did, there will be recordings posted. I am seeing some questions. Sorry if I'm late on this. Some questions are coming through on LinkedIn that I hadn't seen. Let me see here. Oh, Anita says, thanks, helpful in the middle of a work day. Wonderful. Ajmal says, what is the difference between meditation and grounding? Yeah, I see meditation as really being a formal practice where we are focusing our attention or focusing on cultivating a particular quality, whether that's presence or compassion or grounding or resilience. So meditation is a formal practice, but it encompasses a wide range of different types of practices. And then grounding, to me, is something that we can do in meditation, but we can also do it outside of meditation. Grounding, to me, is really just bringing our attention, our awareness down into this moment. It can include, physically grounding, feeling the way in which we're connected to the earth. It can be simply grounding our thoughts and our thinking mind down into the body, into the physical experience of this moment. Grounding is often something that is woven into meditation, especially in the beginning of a meditation practice. It's really helpful to ground, to sort of lay that solid foundation before we move into whatever other types of focus or um, methods we're using in the meditation. But again, grounding is something that we can do at any time, when we're out for a walk, um, on a city street or in a forest, we can just feel our feet on the ground and remind ourselves that we're here and now. So often the mind, we can be out on a beautiful walk in a park or a forest, and we are lost in thought, and we walk through the whole forest or the whole park, and we actually haven't really been there for it. And so grounding brings our awareness back down to the earth, really. Um, so I hope that helps. That's the way that I see it. Um, Let me see if any comments are coming up related to that. I just want to make sure I haven't missed any more comments or questions here. Okay, it looks like it should be caught up for now. All right. Well, if there's nothing more coming through, we can close out this session. One more time, I'm just going to make sure I haven't missed anything here. But it looks like I'm caught up. Thank you again to all those who joined. We are here 3 times throughout the week just to sit and meditate together. You can connect with us also outside of these meditation programs by seeing what we offer at mindfulnessexercises.com. Or just join us for a live meditation again in the future. So thank you everyone for your practice. Thank you for showing up. It can take a lot to, make that commitment to sitting down and meditating and being present. So I encourage us all to just acknowledge that with so many distractions in this life that we live, so many things pulling at our attention, it's really a beautiful thing to give ourselves that gift of presence and practice. And there's strength in being able to do that. So thank you all again for showing up, and hopefully I'll see you on a live practice again next week or in the weeks to come. So take care. Have a lovely, lovely day.